Hi, I'm Waylon from Langsburg, Michigan.
Waylon, why did you decide to use Aero Roofing?
I think one of the biggest factors I decided to use Aero Roofing was I didn't know how to go through the insurance negotiation process, and I knew that that was going to be a challenge. So I wanted to have an advocate on my side to make sure that I was able to get what I needed.
Was there any particular part in the process that prompted a 5-star review?
I think the couple things that prompted the 5-star review. So one was to have an advocate on my side because the initial negotiation with the insurance didn't go well. So my contract manager was able to help negotiate with them and take pictures and do evidence of why we needed to get what was caused from the storm damage. And the second thing I think was a big thing was just making sure that colors and things matched up. So I was able to pick out colors and do things that I didn't even think about, like making black drip edge and things like that. So it makes it where it was a really good design, things I wouldn't have considered if I did it on my own. So for the negotiation process, one of the things that the Trenton did was to help me negotiate with the insurance. The original settlement that they tried to work with me on, they gave a pretty low offer, and it was about 25% of the value that Trenton came up with for his estimate. So we had to go back and forth with the insurance company quite a few times. About 3 or 4 times they kept sending me money, but they wouldn't do it the right way. They did the roofing estimate at 2,400 square foot when it was really 3,200 square foot, so that was a really big thing. Also the materials that they weren't doing appropriate. And so with Aero, they were able to come up with actual figures and take what they call the eagle eye view that had actual pictures of exactly dimensions. And we went over the product so we knew exactly what we were getting. So that was a big process. And then also on the siding was a huge negotiation. They wanted to do 130 square foot, and we were able to get siding around the whole entire thing. So that was a huge difference. So the difference in between the price between when you're looking at the roof, the siding, and the gutters, initially we were at around $7,000, and it went up to the correct value of $44,000. So if I was to go with the insurance alone without the estimate, without the figures, and without all the other stuff in the process, it would have been a huge struggle. So just having a partnership with me, working with the insurance company, and then having that advocate on my side that knows the business end of it and the building process made it where I was able to get everything. So once we got with the executive management, within 5 hours we were able to go from that low offer up to the high offer, and they issued me a check in the mail the next day once we finally got with the right people and got them all the correct data that they needed.